Hello students, this video is on a chapter from your 5th class book, and the name of the chapter is The Little Bully. So do you know what is the meaning of bully? Students, do you know of any child who teases others or pushes them around? What would you call such a child? Read this story and see how Hari, a little boy, troubles other children. So here you get to know that bully can be used for a boy or for a person who teases others or pushes other or bothers other. So let's read some important words before reading the chapter. So the first word is bruise. Bruise means injury by blow to body. That means when your body is hit against something or hit by something, it get injured and that area of the skin turns purple or blue in color. That is called bruise. The second is horrid. Horrid means terrible. Third is horse. Well, the pronunciation is same like horse, but the spelling is different. This is Horse and the meaning is rough and deep sounding. The next is pincer. Pincer means a gripping tool. Have you seen at your homes, your mothers, they use a pincer to hold a hot container. So that shape is called a pincer. The next is stalk. Stalk means main stem of a plant. And the last word is nipped. That means pinched. To pinch. So let's start the story now. Once upon a time, not so very long ago, there was a small boy called Hari. Although he wasn't very big, he was strong and he loved to tease all the boys and girls who went to school with him. Students, tease means when you bother or when you irritate someone. So for that, the verb is used tease. So once upon a time, there was a boy whose name was Hari. Though he was not big, but he was strong and he loved to tease others. He liked to irritate others, all the boys and girls, when he used to go to school. What he loved to do most was to pinch. He could make a big bruise appear in half a second. Another trick he played was pricking people with pin. So you all know what is the meaning of pinch. When you squeeze some of the area of your skin with your thumb and one of your fingers. So that is called pinching. Bruise I have already told you. And prick means when you just hurt someone with a needle. So that is called prick. Or you also can say that when you make a hole in your skin with piercing. So now this boy Hari, he loved to pinch others, and when he used to pinch others, he could give bruise to anyone in half a second. And another trick which he liked to do, it was pricking people with a pin. So you can guess how all the children hated him. They tried pinching him back, but that was no good because he could always pinch harder. They didn't like telling their teacher because that was telling tales. Now, this boy pinched others, and other children they also tried to pinch him back, but he was an expert in this, and others could not even tell to the teachers because he would just tell some stories to the teacher. Tales means story. It so happened that the class went for a picnic to the seaside for a whole day. All the children were most excited. And then once the whole class they went to seaside for picnic, and all the children they were very excited. On that day, the sun shone bright, and all the children were wild with excitement. They crowded into the train and sat down, but nobody wanted to sit next to Hari because he always pinched. So as you could see in the picture also, so that time when all the children they were sitting in the train, nobody sat with Hari because he pinched others. When they arrived at the seaside, out jumped all the children with a shout of joy. Down to the sands they raced hand in hand, but nobody took Hari's hand. Nobody went near him. And now, when all of them they reached near the seaside, they were all very happy, excited, and they were shouting with joy. And they were holding each other's hand also. But nobody held Hari's hand because they didn't want to go near to Hari. Hari was angry. He went to a sandy corner near a rocky pool and sat down by himself. He took out his lunch and looked at it. It was a good lunch. There were two hard boiled eggs, six jam sandwiches, three pieces of bread and butter, a ginger cake, and a bar of chocolate. He would eat it all by himself. He wouldn't offer anything to anyone. So now, when all the children had reached near the seaside, they all were playing. They all were holding each other's hand, but nobody held Hari's hand. And Hari was now angry. And he went to a sandy corner and he just was alone by himself. He took out his lunch and it was a good lunch. It had two hard boiled eggs, six jam sandwiches, bread and butter, a ginger cake, a bar of chocolate, etc. And he was about to eat it alone because he didn't like to offer or he didn't like to share his food with anyone. Just as he was beginning on the eggs, that means as he was about to eat the eggs, he heard a hoarse voice near him. Hoarse means rough, as I've already told you. So he was just about to eat eggs. Then he heard a rough voice. Good morning. I am so pleased to meet a boy like you. Hari turned around and stared in fright. Stare means to look at something without blinking your eyes. Fright means fear, when someone is in state of fear. So Hari looked at that because that rough voice it said that I'm pleased to meet a boy like you. Hari turned around and he was just looking at in a state of fear. Whatever do you think he saw? So, what do you think? What did he see? Hari saw a monster crab walking sideways out of the pool. His eyes were on the ends of short stalks and he looked most queer. He held out his front claw to Hari. Hari put out his hand to shake the crab's claw, but to his surprise and anger, the crab opened his pincers and nipped his hand so hard that the little boy yelled. So now, monster means a creature that is dangerous. It could be animal or something with supernatural powers also. So that time a monster crab, that means a very big crab, came out of the water and it just reached nearby Hari and it was looking very queer. Queer means odd. Okay, it held its claws towards Hari. Now you could see how this monster crab is holding Hari's hand with its claw. So this is called claw, his hands. And Hari was really surprised because he actually wanted to shake hand with the crab, but that crab, in place of shaking the hand, used its pincers. That means pincers means its hands. Okay, and nibbed it. Nibbed it means pinched it, and it was so hard that the little boy Hari yelled. Yell means cry or scream, shouted, to shout. So he shouted, "Oh, here is my good cousin," said the crab pleasantly. And then that crab said, "Oh, this is my now very nice cousin." And to Hari's horror, and Hari was really afraid now, he saw a large sandy lobster crawling heavily out of the pool. And then Hari saw that a very large sandy lobster. So, this is another sea creature, water creature. It was also crawling, it was also coming towards Hari out of the pool. Before the little boy could stop the lobster, took his hand in his great pincer like claw and pinched it so hard that Hari yelled. And now, before Hari could do something, this time that lobster took Hari's hand and with its pincer like claw, it pinched Hari's hand so loud that Hari yelled in pain. Then he stared at the pool in surprise, for out came sandy colored shrimps, prawns, more crabs, and another large lobster, and they pricked Hari till he was soon black and blue with their pinching. So now Hari was really surprised, because then he saw another sea creatures, another water creatures coming out of pool, and those were shrimps, prawns, more crabs, and a large lobster. They all came and they pinched Hari till Hari became black and blue. Black and blue means he got bruises all over his body. "Don't you like it?" said all the creatures in surprise. And what did they say? They said that, "Don't you like it? Why, we were told you would love to see us, because you were a champion pincher and pricker yourself. Come, come, join in the fun." And now those creatures said that, "We thought you would love it, because you are a champion pincher and pricker yourself. So come, come, now you join the fun." Hari leapt to his feet. Leap, leapt, leapt. That means to jump. And now Hari jumped on his feet, crying loudly. His lunch rolled into the pool. His lunch fell from there into the pool. And when the crab and the lobsters saw it, they ran to it and began to feast eagerly. To feast means delicious food. So they started eagerly eating that food when it fell into the pool. Hari saw that they had forgotten him for a time, and for the time being, Hari saw that because all those water creatures, they were after the food, they forgot him for a while, and he turned and ran for his life. And then Hari ran from there, tears streaming down his cheeks. Stream means actually small river. So here it is used as that tears came like stream from his eyes and rolled down to his cheeks. "They only did to me what I keep doing to the other children," he thought. "But how it hurt." And then Hari was talking to himself that whatever they did to me, it's what I have been doing with other children. So, and it hurts a lot. And how I hated those crabs and lobster. I suppose the other children hate me too. And he again, thinks that, the way I hate those lobster and those crab, the children, other children whom I have been hurting, they also hate me. Well, I jolly well shan't pinch or prick any more. And he says that now I should not pinch or prick any more. So this was the story. Hari got a lesson that he must not bully others, because if you would bully others, so one day you might also have to face the same condition. So I hope you learned a very good lesson from this chapter. So you have to be friendly with everyone and never bully anyone. So thank you very much, dear students, and read the chapter, keep studying. Thank you very much.